welcome to the stage Miss Hannah Rosen.
Oh, it moves. Oh, and it's not tangled. Let's have a big cheer for Stacy. We just get drunk in Pop World, and I almost didn't have anxiety for a minute, which was nice. I don't actually have anxiety, but I get very anxious. And now I feel anxious about saying I have anxiety when I've never actually been diagnosed with it. But I might have it. Yes. Probably, it's not entirely unlikely. So I'm one of those people that you invite to a party just to make up the numbers. You know about those people where you're like, you never hang out with them one-on-one, but if you just have a get-together, you need a few more faces in the room, when you really need a few more faces in the room. That's me. That's the category that I sit in. Boring. I think that's what they call it. I don't drink much either, so Pop World really was an exception. My name's Hannah. It's a palindrome. It's about the only interesting thing about me. I'm very interesting. In case you couldn't tell by my massive hair, frizzy hair, and my massive nose, and my awkward personality, I am Jewish. How do you tell a Jew? They're awkward. It's true. Don't believe the stereotypes. We're all awkward as fuck. In every way. But then I decided not enough people hated me, so now I'm a vegan as well. It's good, it's great. Or as my friends used to call me, not that they exist anymore, undateable. I got too many boxes going on. Nobody wants this, no one wants it, it's fine. But there's a lot of, it's quite weird being a vegan Jew in this day and age, because we're actually, in numbers, Jews and vegans, quite small, vegan Jews, even smaller. But everything you read in the media, you think we'd want to take over the world. We've got such big stereotypical ideas, and all our ideas and all our mock meats. We're bad people, we're really bad people. But there's a lot of guilt involved in being a vegan, especially a vegan of the tribe. I'm a very guilty vegan, so I have to think about all the decisions I'm making and how it impacts the environment and how it impacts everybody else. So it's not just my food, it's where I shop. I'm like, am I minimalistic enough? Because I'm trying to get more into the minimalistic lifestyle, but because I'm trying to get more of the minimalistic lifestyle, I have to carry around extra bags with me, an extra water bottle, a glass straw, and cutlery sets, and Tupperware, extra in case I want to go zero waste shopping. So, it's minimalistic is really a very bad term for it all. I'm trying to think of a new one, so suggestions welcome, please. And also, you have to think about what your perception and how you're presenting yourself to the world. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how tragic is my outfit? Don't answer that. I shop in charity shops. I'm probably middle class. Because middle class people shop in charity shops now. There used to be a really bad reputation of charity shops, but I'm just like, now because I'm trying to think more about the environment, I'm like, I can't shop fast fashion anymore, can I? It's a really, really bad thing. So I don't like to say that I'm single. I'd just rather say that I'm walking the path of life alone. Which is fine. I don't actually mind being alone. I mean, I'm good at it. It's also the fact that I'm very bad at keeping relationships or friendships or men or, all that kind of, malarkey. And it shows because every birthday I have a different group of friends and friends, which probably shows of how crap I am at keeping friends. Or maybe they just find me really boring and just think of an excuse why they can't attend. Both work. I'm probably going to cry myself to sleep tonight. I know I'm getting on a bit, not that on, but on in that dating sense. Because 5 years ago, my parents said to me, you know what, Hannah? We don't mind paying for some dating websites for you to go on. Oxford, get the fuck over there. We really, you know, you're bringing shame to our family now. Come on, Anne, come on. You know, I did take them up on it because nothing says Daisy like, my mummy paid for this site for me to go on a date with you. I'm not spoiled. You know, so I did take them up on the offer. But now my parents are saying to me, you know what, Hannah, you can still lead a fulfilled life and remain single. Which I think is parent talk for it's time to give up. I also know it's time to give up because a lot of family events, I don't have many family events, I have quite a small family, but all the place cards, do I sound posh when I say place cards? Answer yes. I do. So all the place cards, they used to say Miss H. Rosen on them, and the last wedding I went to, it said Ms. H. Rosen, which I think is just, you know, we're giving up on you, maiden aunt. Which is good, I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that, and I'm genuinely okay. I mean, I don't sound okay, but I am. No, please believe me, I'm okay. My days of piercing my nose and colouring my hair all crazy colours are far behind me, it's fine. But yeah, they are. I'm trying to, so I haven't, like, I used to, you know, and I never say I slept around because I've been fairly good. I am good mum, I promise. But, you know, nowadays, like, if I can't be bothered, like, I have to talk myself out of things a lot. So if I'm going on a night out and I know I guarantee don't want to go back with anyone, I just won't shave my legs. And I know in the back of my head that if my legs aren't shaved, then I can't go, and then I can't go back to anyone's and make bad decisions and get infections. So, you know, they all have pros and cons, guys, pros and cons. But I do wish I was a better person. Like, I don't think I'm a bad person, like, on a scale of, you know, the, good people. Name a good person.
Jesus.
Jesus, yes, Jesus. My boy Jay. What?
Oh, contentious, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, probably not my vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he wasn't a bad person. Maybe, you know, can I say Hitler? I'll go with Stalin, because that's a little easier. Not that he's great. But, you know, say between Jesus and Stalin, maybe lingering in the middle, maybe hopefully more towards the Jesus sense. It's fine, but I do want to improve myself and become a better person. And I wish I was clever. I mean, I'm not clever, I'm somehow doing a master's degree. Not sure how. I can write a good personal statement. That's how. I can write a personal statement. I don't know how I managed to get through this degree, don't ask me. But I'm doing a degree in drama. Surprise! Surprise! A drama degree, who would have guessed? But I wish I was a woman in a STEM career. I always feel weird saying woman. Like, I know I am a woman, and I look like a woman, and my age is woman age. Like, I'm not child age anymore, I'm officially woman age. But I don't feel, because I don't look like a woman, I look about 10 years younger than I actually am, and get treated like it as well, which is fine. Yes, yeah, I wish I was a woman in a STEM career. So we all know what STEM is? No, oh, yeah, Pixel's name. Oh, okay, yeah. So,
Science, technology, English, maths.
No, almost. Engineering. Yes. So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and maths or mathematics. Not math. Never math. It's a horrible word, math. I hate it. Oh, sorry for any Americans in here. Math is an awful. Math is just awful anyway. Ugh. But I'm not very good at science, technology, engineering, mathematics. I did do IT GCSE for a few months. I'm not that old. I did do GCSEs, not the O-levels. But no one in this room's that old, are they? No. Good. No, you can all look away now. Okay. So I did IT GCSE for a few months just to fill in an option on the form, but spent most of it hiding under tables because I'm very mature year 10. But the only bit of engineering I've ever done is change the battery in my kitchen scales, which is actually really fiddly, to be honest. Because if you've ever tried to change batteries in kitchen scales, you have to like take the little silver thing out, you have to like press it in, put it in, and it's just, it's just the friction's not worth it. You might as well just lie there and have a cuddle, because you're just far too emotionally damaged to do anything else. But yeah, so I said that once to an audience. I was like, yeah, change the battery in my kitchen scales. And somebody came up to me after the gig, as they do. I won't say what they look like, but a man. Sorry guys. And he said, oh, that's a very good bit about these kitchen scales. He goes, why don't you just change it to change the batteries in your vibrator? And I was like, that's possibly very nice of you, but if no man wants to go near me, why should my vibrators have to suffer? I know, it's really bad. So yeah, there's a few perks about being vegan. My segues are really good. They're kind of like talk, and I change subjects completely. My mouth is always about 10 steps ahead of my brain, or one of them, or they go the other way around, and I talk very fast. I walk really fast as well. Anybody who walks me the first time, they're like, you know what, I thought I was jogging when I was next to you. And I'm like, these great calves don't come from nowhere, Not that you can see them in flares. Oh God, I'm wearing flares. Shit. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so there are a lot of perks to being vegan that no one actually tells you. Before you ask, in case any of you are concerned, I have enough protein, I have enough calcium, and I take B12 daily supplements, so thank you for being so concerned about my health. I really appreciate it. So a lot of people think that being vegan is about saving animals and saving the environment and being, having your health, living till a grand old age and looking glowing as 100. But really, the only perk of being vegan is being able to eat, a cookie dough batter without the risk of getting salmonella. Great perk, no more eggs. Also, I don't understand why people say that vegans have no energy, because I'm quite literally full of beans. You couldn't go near me the first 2 weeks when I chose this lifestyle. It wasn't good. I mean, my flatulence has flattened out now. I'm great, great system, honestly. And if you ever have constipation, a vegan diet's a great way to cure it. You will never knock over. Your days will not be able to go for a shit for a week. Be far behind you. Far behind you, it's great. Tell all your friends, it's the first line of my dating profile. It's not. But date me. I go through toilet paper quickly. I will replace, rebuy. Don't worry, I'm not so zero waste. I buy, reusable toilet paper. I'm not quite that hippie yet. It's fine. But also, one thing that people don't tell you about being vegan is that we take the letter F and put it in front of animal product foods that meat eaters eat. So chicken becomes ficken, and ham becomes fam, and duck becomes not duck. In this scenario, if I have to attend my World Dinners event, and somebody says to me, you know what, Hannah, this chicken might have died naturally, I'll just go to them, you know what, Dad? If you're not careful, this chicken might not be the only thing around here that ducking dies naturally. I'm trying to become a better person. I know, surprise, I'm full of guilt. Of course I'm trying to become a better person. I've got not much else going for me, so, less guilt is a nice thing to do. So I've done a lot of volunteering in my time, which the sort of thing that happens when you kind of get to my age, not my age, well, you get to when you you've got a millennial style CV, which is just like bitty job, bitty job, bitty job, bitty job, bitty job, volunteering, bitty job. And because, you know, every time you sort of take on a volunteering opportunity because someone says to you, this will look really good on your CV. And my CV is just full of things that will look really good on your CV, but is it going to be my dream job? No, it's not. No, it's not. I can just feel like I'm going to take my name off my CV now. I'm just like, this will look really good on my CV, and just title it like that. But yeah, so I did a lot of volunteering. So I helped so I kind of want to help people gain more confidence, which is strange coming from me, let's be honest. I did a bit last year where I kind of helped people who had been in temporary housing for a while to sort of regain employment. I don't know how from me because I'm really shit at getting employed, and regain confidence. And one of the things I wanted to do was help these people in these situations do tongue twisters, because there's nothing like going to the job centre, say, my name's Derek, I'm 50, I can lay some bricks and say the following. Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. For Moses he knows his toes is up. Moses said to Moses, supposes his toes is to be. That's 3 years worth of theatre degree there. It's very good. And I spoke from my stomach as well, not from here. Very good. I think, you know, the £27,000 of debt was worth it for those 10 seconds, wasn't it? I am a theatre graduate. Woo! No, I don't know how someone like me has managed to get 2 degrees. The education system's really fucked. I'm a theatre graduate. Now, if in case any of you want to attend a theatre class, but don't have a theatre degree, but don't have, £27,000 to spare, neither do I. Thank you, government. That's the only thing they're doing right at the moment. What I would say, the best way to feel like you're in a theatre class is take all your friends, which for me is, probably more, for you, more than I have, more than likely. And at the same time, go for a walk. Anyone who's done any sort of theatre acting class will have done this exercise. So at the same time, you all go for a walk without speaking, and when the vibe in the room tells you, at the same time you all stop. This is a really good typical theatre exercise. It kind of brings verve together and people together, and it connects you in the room and the space. But the thing is though, I tried doing this exercise once by myself, and it just doesn't work. It's just going for a walk. It's just kind of going round and round in circles, re-evaluating your tragic life choices, which is good. So I'm just going to walk off this stage by myself, put this mic stand by myself, and, just crumble into a corner. And imagine majestic zero waste flow. So if I do die a horrible death, don't burn me because it's bad for the environment. Because, fossil fuels, guys, fossil fuels. So let me decompose with all your fruit peels. Right to the bottom of a boundary basket. It's my ideal way to go. You've been great, I've been Hannah. Give up for, everyone who you're going to see tonight. They're going to be amazing.